reflux really, really bad. I was taking like the purple pill, things like that, multiple times throughout the day. And what ended up happening was I started on the Optimum Detox, and within 3 days I was able to get completely off of all acid reflux pills. So it's pretty amazing. And then as an afterthought, about 8 months later, I noticed, I wasn't keeping track of my weight or anything, but I realized that I had lost about 40 pounds after 8 months of being on the product. So it's been pretty amazing.
Actually makes me feel a lot better when I get up in the morning. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm not sluggish anymore. It's like I get up and it's like, okay, I'm ready to start my day and get out the door and let's go do things. And whereas before it would take me a good hour to get out of the house. I'd have to wake up 2 hours ahead of time just to get out of the house because I couldn't move in the mornings. I'd be too stiff to get out of bed, or if I ate breakfast, I'd spend half that time in the bathroom not feeling good. And so, but it's really been helping me where I can just actually get up and get out of the house if I need to.
So I needed something to give me some more energy and to build up the immune system. And I started taking this about 3-4 years ago and maintained it since then. And I noticed that I have a lot more energy. I know you're looking at me on your TV sets right now, folks, and you're probably not going to believe it, but I'm 97 years old. No, actually I'm 78 years old. And I have a tremendous amount of energy, which I think a lot of it is based on this Optimum Detox, because I noticed from the 3rd or 4th day that I took it that I had a lot more energy. I slept better, and I believe also that my immune system got stronger, because from the time I took it almost 4 years ago, I noticed that I haven't been susceptible to colds, to sneezing, to allergies like I was prior to it. I don't know if, definitely that it's from that, but I mean, when you get that kind of immediate relief from these things that you had all your life, and especially when you're in your 70s, you don't want to have too many colds or anything, because now you're even more susceptible to other problems from it, like pneumonia, et cetera, et cetera. So I've given it, my wife has been taking it. She feels a lot better since she's been on it, and the same results. She used to have a lot of, she has sinus problems, and so she had a lot of allergies because of it, and a deviated septum, which didn't help things too much. But I noticed that also that as a singer, comedian, originally from the comedy team of Alan and Rossi, that even though I'm in my late 70s, I can still hit the high notes. And I can do it sitting down, which most singers at my age can't even do standing up.
When I was retired in 1991, I felt 90 years old. I subsequently reversed all my health problems and dropped from well over 300 down to around 200 pounds, which is what I weighed when I was got out of the Marine Corps when I was 20 and started on the fire department. Anyway, the exciting thing about the Optimum Detox to me was I had stabilized my weight and waist size for several years at about 215. I was at 215 for about 3 years, but I still had a 44-inch waist. And within about 6 months of taking the Optimum Detox, I dropped to a 36-inch waist. And I changed nothing else in my diet or my exercise program during that time. So I feel like that I'm giving the credit to the Optimum Detox. In my opinion, that's the primary thing that made a difference in being able to firm up.